another video. You wasn't expecting, oh, you wasn't expecting that, was you? Your girl got bars, your girl got vocals, you hear me? I just played. But welcome back, you guys. So in today's video, I will be serving you looks, honey. Serving you looks with this fantastic, vampy, smoky, sexy, glitteroddly. I don't know what that word was, but it's fire, y'all. It's fire. I love this look. Love it so much. I love it so much. So much. But anyways, I achieved this look with this palette right here. This is the Morphe 35M. I had to make sure it wasn't the V, it was the M. But this is the Morphe 35M palette, and this palette is fire! It's fire! Y'all, I love this palette so much. I love this palette. And I know y'all see me glowing. I know y'all see me glowing. Okay, I admit I went a little overboard with my highlight today, but that's okay because I was dibbling and dabbling in this palette that I've had for a while and never used. It's the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette. And it what it look like on the eye with all the color. And so basically I just took both of the pinks and the gold and popped it on my face, and so what? What you got to say? All right. But anyways, y'all, we lit. We lit. I like this look so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, Tony, calm down. Calm down, girl, because you're doing the most. You're doing the most and people think you're crazy. But anyways, if you guys would like to see how I achieve this look, then please continue watching.
Oh. Hi.
Okay, so getting right into the look, I'm going to be using my Morphe 35M palette today. And this is what the palette looks like. And the first shade I'm going to dip into is this shade right here. It's called Candy Crush. And I'm going to be taking that on a fluffy blending brush and just popping that into my crease for starting transition. Just bringing that all the way into the inner corners, making sure the shade is built up really nicely so that it comes off really vibrant. Now that that's in the crease, I'm going to dip into this plum shade right here, and that shade's called Power Slayer, and that's going to be placed directly into the crease a little bit below where we placed the first shade. And I'm just taking that on a really dense, small eyeshadow brush so that I can get the most color payoff. And while I'm placing that in my crease, I'm going to go ahead and pop that on the inner and outer corners. Okay, now that we have that in our crease, we're going to go back in with a little bit of the first shade. I'm taking that on a much smaller fluffy brush just so that I can get right in between those two shades and start blending them together. So. Okay, now that I have that blend down, I'm gonna go back in to the deeper plum shade just to build up the shade a little bit more in my crease, just to define it some more. Okay, and so now for the exciting part, the cut crease. And I can't do this and talk at the same time, and I'm probably not really going to show y'all a cut crease, but if you do want a detailed video on how to do a cut crease, please let me know down in the description box, and that will be something I can do for you all. But probably just going to show a little bit of it. And what I'm using to cut my crease is the NYX Got You Covered concealer, and this is in the shade medium. And I'm doing a spotlight, so the spotlight is focused mostly on the middle of our lid, so that's where our cut crease is going to begin. And I like to wipe my brush off on the back of my hand once I finish, you know, cutting some of the crease, just so the color doesn't transfer into the new concealer that I place on the lid. I'm just taking that blending brush we used to blend the two shades together and blending out the edges of the concealer into the darker shade. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip back into the 35M palette, and I'm getting a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this lime shade right here, which is called Hello Sunshine, and I'm just going to place that on the center part of the cut crease, and it's going to end up getting covered up. I just want that green hue to show through just a little bit, so that's why I'm placing this color. So just a tiny bit in the middle. Now on the outer middle part of the lid, if that makes sense, I'm going to take that very first shade that we put in our crease as the first transition, which was Candy Crush, and I'm going to place that on either side, or I'm going to place that on both sides of that green shade. And right now we're just focusing on placing the color, not too much on blending, because again, that green shade is going to get covered up. And yeah, so just place the colors down. Now the color I'm going to take is the lightest shade in the palette, and it's called Light of the Party, and it's that really nice champagne shade right here. And that's the color that will be going on top of the green shade. So right on top. And now is when we'll start to blend outwards. So packing on the color, and start to drag it on both sides, kind of going into that light maroon shade to begin the blending process. And now I'm going to dip into the maroon shade to blend back into the champagne shade. So packing on color and just dragging it on top of each other. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully you understand. So pack and drag. And now I'm just going back in with that brush we used that deep plum shade on, just to blend that plum shade into the maroon shade, and doing the same exact thing, packing and blending. or packing and dragging, I mean. Okay, I had to go take that shirt off because I was getting extremely hot behind these lights. But what I'm going to do now is go ahead and move on to my lower lash line. And to do that, I'm just taking both the maroon shade and the plum shade, and I'm putting that in the same order I did my top lid down on the bottom lash line. So taking this small fluffy blending brush, I'm going to take the maroon shade and start to build that up first. Okay, so now I'm taking an even fluffier blending brush and I'm going to just smoke that out just a little bit. This has no product on it at all. Now with that small packing eyeshadow brush, I'm going in with that plum shade and placing that closest to my waterline. Now just going back in with that fluffy brush and a little bit of that maroon shade to help blend out the plum shade. And of course back in with the fluffy brush to blend that out. Really simple. So that is the eye look completed. I'm gonna go off camera and pop on some eyelashes and add a little bit of highlight, and I'll come back and finish off the lips with you guys. Okay y'all, I'm back. So as you can see, I went ham with my highlighter. I promise it wasn't on purpose, but that's just how it came out. So hopefully it still look good. And what I went ahead and did was I took a little bit of distortion. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Liner, and I placed it right in the middle of the spotlight just to give it a little bit more oomph. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. And to get these lips started, I'm going to take my NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Vintage. And I'm just gonna line my lips with that. Oh, it just broke on me. That is so rude. You're rude, bruh. Okay, now that I have those bad boys all lined, I'm going to go into this Kylie liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Love Bite. I really feel like this is a fake one. I didn't buy these, my friend got them for me. Sorry. Okay everyone, and this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like as well as subscribe if you have not already. And if you are new to my channel, hey, how you doing? My name is Tony, nice to meet you. And I will see you all in my next video.